Orange here, welcome back to another video. Today we are on TOA Hard level 99. Finally a short video. This one's 12 minutes long. Well, that's short to me, because some of these TOA Hard levels take forever, and then I kept failing them, so it's like even forever cubed. So, this is my standard TOA team. I don't recall how I beat this, but we're gonna watch it together and then I'll figure it out. Yeah, so I use this team. This team probably passes the most levels for me in TOA Hard, but I do have to break out some other options, like non-free-to-play options, so I don't actually know if this level gave me troubles. It did, actually. I think I failed it a couple times because the fire brownies would, like, blow their whistle or whatever, and then they would have immunity, and, like, my whole team revolves around stuns and sleeps. So, and taunts, and then when they're immune, my Bella can only remove one, and I think that's the reason that was causing me to fail. So this time around, I did focus in and zone in on really locking down those fire brownies, and that's what led me to pass the level. So I'm just doing dragons here. I got one good rune, but I haven't powered it up. I mean, it was decent. I think it was like, I don't know what it was. It was a violent rune. It didn't have speed, I don't think, but it had like HP defense and then accuracy maybe? Can't remember. I'll power it up later. So yeah, I'm just stunning everything and slowing them, and the first wave is kind of standard. I think you do have to get some RNG on these, and then I always say this in my other videos, but you have to watch out for debuffing them too many times, because if you debuff them 10 times, and you don't have a stun or a sleep or anything like that on them, freeze, then you won't be able to apply that, so you have to kind of be careful for that if you guys are having trouble. You guys probably picked up on that before, but I've lost a couple times, not on this floor, but on some other floors, because I just put too many dots on them instead of holding my dots and just waiting till next turn till some of their debuffs fall off. So, quick little tip. I always say that, but some of you guys who are watching this may not watch all the other ones, so I feel like I need to like include everything, but then sometimes I forget because I've been like saying it so often, and I don't want to annoy you other guys who like have to hear it every single time. So, sorry. So we'll see what's going on the second wave here in a second. Haha. After this last one dies. I didn't have too many problems with, like, the vampires, so I just kind of did whatever. Oh, okay, so Prahas, those can be kind of annoying. Actually, not really. Prahas they just remove my own buffs, but I'm only gonna have one buff on myself at all times, so it's kind of like, whatever. I got a really, really good RNG there with the stuns on all of them. So I find that with Mav's taunt and Arya's sleep, it's like really easy to lock down units that Beretta is not good against, water units. So the team is like really well balanced. You guys probably picked up on that, but I think I use this team because I don't know how I found it, but these are monsters that I was building anyways. So Beretta, Vero, Bella I used in TOA normal and pretty much everywhere. Mav I built because everyone said he's like a god in TOA Hard, true story. And then Arya because everyone said to build her. So I did, and then like I used her, I tried her out, and she's a god too, so that's kind of why I kept it. And then the team is like really well rounded. You have a speed buff, Mav, Arya has the slow, and then Bella the healer, and everything else is kind of easy to figure out. And it does help that they are all kind of different elements. I'm trying to upload this one video to my flash drive, but my flash drive's like saying, we don't have enough space. Yeah, you do. It said like 7 gigs, and then the file is only 4. I don't know what's going on with that. Because sometimes I record these videos on my Mac and then put them on my PC, because the Mac crashes less and it's easier to record. Because I don't have to I can actually work on my PC, and like if I was recording on my PC, I have to like plug stuff in. I did get like one of those USB extender things, but I'm kind of worried it might like light that port on fire because there's like too much stuff going through it. I don't think so though. Whoa, was that hot? No. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm talking about. What am I even doing here? I think I I always say this in my other videos, but I probably should have been dotting the Prahas with my Vero to kill them a little bit faster. Oh, this light occult girl. Rest in peace, the occult girl floor of TOA Hard. I think it's gone forever. So I should know what they do. I think the light one, they have like their sleep on their first, which is like a violent sort of thing, violent proc. Their second, they have a stun, and then her big AoE is something else. I don't know. I think I just tried to CC every single one, and I didn't really go for anything in particular because they weren't really troubling me. I think the light girls actually pose more of a threat to you because, like, if we look at, okay, sorry, I'm figuring things out on the fly because I forget or whatever, I don't know. So, like, the light ones pose more of a threat to you because they have, like, violent procs and a bunch of stuns. I don't remember what the third one does, but I know they have a stun and, like, sleeps and stuff like that, which can really mess you up. Because Vero can't remove a sleep on you. Mav can, though. So, whatever their other ones are, they can mess you up a lot more than Praha. What does Praha do? She heals and she removes your buffs. And then she, like, has her, like, attack bar boosting. I think that her first skill boosts her attack bar if she crits you or something. So, like, what is she really doing? Healing, which doesn't matter too much because my dots, like, I'm kind of, like, overwhelming the light girls and the heals don't matter too much because I'm, you know, provoking them and they might get one heal off, but that doesn't matter. And I'm sleeping them, and then if they heal, they're kind of, like, sleeping themselves, which is fine. And then they're removing my buffs, which is only one usually. They might put a dot on me or something, but, like, who cares, right? So, like, the light one's going to mess you up way more. So I think that's the reason why I went for them first. And then once the Prahas are there, it's like, what are you even doing? They probably should have ran 2 Prahas and 3 occult girls. Don't tell Comtuith, they're gonna make it more difficult. They seriously will. I don't know if they will, but that's a way to make it more difficult. So, eventually they will die. And then the last floor was the difficult one for me, or the last wave. And the last floor. Lyrith was quite difficult, but it's okay now, because she's dead. And I can forget about it for 1.5 more months until I get back on her and start having problems. So I told you guys that I am going to focus down the fire brownies because of their immunity, because immunity, like my whole team, I already said, revolves around stuns, and if they get immunity up, it's really bad, because all of them are going to start moving, and I can't really do anything about it, because I only have one buff remover, Bella. So I'm sure you could actually run your own Praha here if you have one, you lucky bastard. That'd probably be a really, really great option, because you don't need heals too much. I kind of forgot what the first wave was. It had wind vampires, I believe, so you might have problems with those. But as long as you, like, really make sure that you CC them, Praha should be tanky anyways, so that'd be, like, a really good monster. But I don't think too many of you have her. But lucky you if you do. Whistle! No! How did you get a... How do I beat this when he whistled? I did beat it, so this is going to be, quite interesting. So I think the one whistle was fine, but I really wanted to prevent that second whistle. So, okay, so I make sure to CC that one. My runes are going to be in the description along with my skill ups. I feel like I'm doomed here, but I don't think I actually was. So, sometimes I have to, like, take time. Usually I like to rush things, but right here you see I'm really taking my time on the boss, on Lyrith, actually. I ended up, like, kind of rushing it a couple times, but then I had to really, really slow it down and take my time, and then start analyzing, did I actually make every single correct decision here, or did I not? Because you saw there, I threw out my Despair Stun on the one Orion, and that ended up helping me, so sometimes, like, there's small things like that you can do that you may not realize, so... I was in a pickle right there, and I think that's why I really slowed down and looked at what was going on, who had what attack bar, that sort of thing, and then I ended up pulling it out. So that was pretty good. I'm sure my tanky team could have worked for this level. The team that I used on a couple other floors in the 90s, it was Beretta/Vero lead, so Beretta, Vero, Chisoon, Briand, Mav. And then Beretta and Vero sometimes switch spots for the leader skill. I probably could use that for this level, and it would have worked. But yeah, I think it would have worked. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't have. I'm not sure. This was the team that I ended up doing it with because you guys are watching this video, so I really don't want to go back and figure it out because I just want to farm runes. We're done with TOA. It's vacation time until Athtaros shows up. Then it's not vacation time anymore. It's work time. Slowly they're going to die to dots, and then I think I just want to kill those fire ones right away, so I'm not really dotting up the water ones with my Vero. How many more minutes do we have? 2 more minutes. Actually, 1 more. 1.5. And then we're on Delirith, which took me way too many tries. But it was worth it. I haven't summoned my scroll yet. I've been telling you guys I'm going to summon with Reefy on July 2nd. He's going to be streaming it, so we'll see what I get. 2 legendaries, maybe even 3, but probably just 2. I have like 93 pieces, so it's kind of unlikely that I'll get 2 in the next 5 days, but it could happen from the magic shop. So we'll see. I don't really consider the legendary like worth it. I feel like it's just more of like an accomplishment, I guess. I beat her, that sort of thing, rather than whatever I get from the legendary. I do feel like I need more nat 5s. I haven't gotten one in like a long time. I got my Lagmaron like, I don't even know how long. I think it was like 4 months ago or 5 months ago. Something ridiculous like that. I've been summoning like a lot of scrolls too. I don't buy them, but I just get them. So that is it for this level. I hope my strategy helped you guys. I kind of talked a little bit about what I had to focus down, which monsters and stuff, so I hope that helped. So once again, my runes and skill ups in the description. Click the Imager link, and then if you guys need any help, feel free to comment, and I will do my best to help you. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys on 100.